Happy holidays, Jace for here today with my latest LEGO haul for December 2020. This is like my holiday haul. So the first thing I got is one of these Mario poly bags. This is Super Mushroom Surprise. So, yeah, it doesn't look too interesting, but I was thankful to get it. Next one is LEGO Creator. This is a holiday tree. Looks familiar. I don't know if I have this one or not. Boy, they make that fireplace look so warm and toasty. Well, I make those out of real Lego. And the last one is the Skeleton Defense. And this is another poly bag by Minecraft. Now, I got three bigger sets, and I'll show you here in a second. So here we have Mario's house and Yoshi, which is by Nintendo. Looks pretty interesting on the back. And we got another one here, which is the Piranha Plant Power Slide. So it looks like we get an interesting track piece here and stuff like that. Expand your starter course. We'll get to that in a second. And the last one here is Guarded Fortress. And this is a pretty large set right here. Yeah, this one here contains 468 pieces. And from what I can tell, these look pretty interesting. Now, these are the only three Mario sets that I've got. And I was excited when I got them, but it says Lego Mario is not included. So they have them silhouetted out in the box. All these. So, yeah, I'm gonna leave my opinions to myself. I know a lot of people in the LEGO community cannot digest my honesty when I do reviews. So, since I really don't have the main figure, which is Mario, these would probably just go into the scrap bin for parts. But, you know, Lego's Lego, right? So I'm sure there's some good building bricks for MOCs and stuff. And sorry I don't have a parts haul. I've had a parts haul that's been in limbo now for about 3 to 4 weeks. So I can't get on to doing new tutorials. I can still do tutorials, I just need the parts for some newer stuff. And I want to thank my patrons for joining Patreon. I'm trying my best to actually upload more stuff. I'm working on 3 building guides as we speak. One of them which is going to be an exclusive. It was a MOC that I did on YouTube, but you will not see it. You won't see a tutorial. It'll be strictly for Patreon. It's a bigger MOC, so I can't really release that as an actual building tutorial. It would take me probably 6-7 hours to film, and I don't want to make a big long video. Even in parts, it still will not be too suitable. Because right now I have no more tutorial videos. I have, I'm thinking maybe 12 different builds that I'm working on right now that are going to be tutorials, but I haven't filmed them yet. So I'm behind, but don't worry, next year I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff. I'm going to be building maybe a new house, restaurant. We already built the travel trailer, but I think I'm going to squeeze out one more. I'm not sure if I want to redo my, what is it, the Class A motorhome, the very first one that I never got around to making a tutorial for. And speaking of tutorials, I know I've had a few of you said you want to see the tutorial on that new travel trailer. I need to get a bit more interest in it before I can make that into a tutorial. However, if you are on my Patreon, I will try my best to get those instructions out probably March or April, maybe earlier. I've just been, I'm enjoying the holidays right now, and I'm wrapped up in 2 side jobs, which are related to this whole COVID thing going on right now, so I'm really kind of just wrapped up in doing, one of them is statistical research, so I'm not really, you know, I'm not really in the mood to sit down in front of the computer and crunch numbers, but that's why I'm actually going to be cranking out a lot more tutorials. So the next 6 weeks, I'm going to try to flood out as many, or not flood out, but more like film as many tutorials as I can and get them prepared for YouTube. Because you all know I distribute 1 or 2 tutorials a month. And which brings up a really common question: why don't I do YouTube daily or upload a tutorial every week or every day? And this just goes back that the YouTube is not my job. This is just a hobby of mine. So unless I have like 1 million subscribers and I have sponsors and stuff, I can't do that. Right now, my programming job comes first and then doing the YouTube stuff. That's why you only see 1 video a week. And also, I'd rather give you 1 really good tutorial instead of like 20 flimsy tutorials that are made with like 5 or 6 pieces. I don't want to do those type of videos. And a lot of you have said you like these style of videos. I'm going to keep doing them until you guys get bored of them, until you get bored of seeing my ugly mug on the camera. So I hope everyone has a happy, safe, fun holiday. See you guys around, and there'll be new stuff for 2021.